Hello, testing. 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 Testing audio. Hello? Oh. Testing. Come on. Testing. Testing audio. This interface is so terrible. Testing audio. This interface is so terrible. Testing audio. Awesome. Okay, let's get started. That's right. Skyrim. Whew. Like I was almost about to plug in my whatever you call it, my controller, but I don't need to because we're playing Skyrim. No controller needed when you play Skyrim. When you're playing with Todd Power, no controller needed. Okay, well. Let's get her done. Okay, so we're over encumbered. We got a bunch of random crap. Want that. Want all of this stuff. Honestly, the orchestra can probably go. Wait, I'm still over. What do we got here? Orca shield? Okay, that can go. Oh no, steel armor can go. You know what, actually? Where's my horse? Because we can run back to Whiterun. We drop this stuff off. Or what we can do is we can put this in a chest somewhere. And, we can carry this to White. So basically what we'll do, I think, and I could be off the mark here, but I think what we're going to do is we're going to get on our horse. We're going to take this stuff to Dustman's Cairn. We're going to leave it out front, and then we're going to scoop it back up as we head back to Dustman's Cairn. We need to find the horse, unfortunately. The fact that the horse is missing is actually kind of an issue. Sure. We'll drop. But I would like to sell this stuff if I could. Find the horse. Looking good though. Oh, there he is. Okay, cool. Yeah, we'll sell this stuff. And then a lot of this stuff we can't really get rid of or use. So it's like, whatever. I'm looking good though. You gotta give me that. I'm looking real snazzy. There it is. Where's the last thing? There it is. Sorry, I'm having a sneeze there. Okay. So that's that. Where are we going? Okay, Dustman's Cairn, right? Yeah. So one of the other nice things about the horse is that we can be over encumbered and we'll still be able to move fast, even though we're over encumbered. So that's actually another really huge thing about the horse. It's like so important. Where are these gentlemen heading? This is the problem with this though, is now like getting off to fight stuff is really hard though. So I think what we'll do, we'll just run away from this encounter. Problem is that encounter is actually relatively important for something. That's like a major, that's like a quest encounter, I think. To start one of the special edition quests or whatever, anniversary edition quests. So the fact that we missed out on that is kind of a bad thing. But there's life for you. 1 second. There we go. It's not the end of the world. There's another wolf. It's fine. I'm not sure what skipping that encounter will do. There may be some spell books we can't get, but obviously we're not going to use spell books, so it shouldn't be like too big of an issue. You know. But that's the sort of thing where that's like potentially the issue. Okay. It doesn't really matter. We've arrived here in Dustman's Cairn. Then what we'll do is we'll find like a sack or whatever. There should be like a dumb old box or something near the entrance here. We can just dump our stuff into. Uh-oh, is this the one dungeon where there isn't one of those? Okay. Okay, Skyrim. I see you. I see what I'm working with here now. This is like the one Skyrim dungeon that doesn't have like a crappy box out front to just like dump my stuff into. Okay, Farkas. Whatever. You know what? That's fine because we can just put it in the entrance to the actual dungeon itself. I'm pretty sure there's a box right in front. The actual dungeon. I'm pretty sure. It's fine. It's totally fine. We can look at my character's Golden Saint armor. While we do this. Oh, apparently we can't. Wow, looking good.
Looks like someone's been digging here, and recently. Tread lightly.
So the good news is there's a pickaxe, which I want. Well, we gotta get this stuff off of our persons. There we go. What I'll do is I'll dump it in this chest. Okay. Flawless garnet. Gold. Go. Drop off these. That. Oh, we can't even sell our orcish sword, so we probably shouldn't even be carrying it around. Honestly, we'll drop the iron arrows off too, and then we'll drop off that. This is like really light stuff for heavy armor. It's pretty crazy. And then just like anything extra we can. Because we're going to want to carry as much of this as we can here. This place is full of really good loot. Okay. That's fine. Yeah, just drop off tons of crap here. Then hopefully this doesn't yeah, we don't need that. Okay. Yeah, and then we want to loot as much of this stuff as we can, basically, out of this place. This place is like a paradise of good stuff to loot.
Be careful around the barrier.
Essentially. Those are pretty cool too. Uh-oh. Like already cooked. Okay. We're like already dead. Okay.
Be careful around the burial stones. I don't want to haul you back to your Vasker on my back.
Okay, Farkas, do your job. There we go. You'll notice he's taking like no damage here. Oh boy. We're like still dead. You know what? Actually, I'm just gonna do this. Where is it? We're in vegetable soup to try to help this too. Yeah. Then you should be fighting the last one. I like how this Dustman's Cairn, like the first wave, is like the hardest. Yeah, there he goes. Okay. That's fine. Typical Skyrim. Like the first pack of undead in this dungeon is like the hardest one. Very ridiculous. Iron ingot though? Oh. This is why we wanted to drop all of our stuff. Because we want these iron ingots. Which if it sat in a tomb for hundreds of years would be rusted as heck. So it's like silly. That's even how this works. We just find an iron ingot on the ground. Unbelievable. Okay. Oh yeah, this is okay. This is the one part. Yeah. There's something really important we have to do here too. Well, it's not that important for this character. For another type of character, it would be really, really, really important. But for this character, it's not so important. Basically, his sword is really good too, and he drops it on the ground here. But because we're one-handed, it's a two-handed sword. So we actually can't benefit from it. So yeah, that's like one thing. He's gonna slowly walk up to us.
Now look what you've gotten yourself into. No worries, just sit tight. I'll find the release.
Okay, here's the silver hand.
It's time to die, dog. We knew you'd be coming. Your mistake, companion.
Which one is that?
Doesn't matter. He wears that armor, he dies.
Killing you will make for an excellent...
He wears that steel armor, he dies, yeah.
None of you will be alive to tell it.
So it's theorized that originally he was supposed to have the wolf armor equipped when that line was written, and that for some reason they changed him to having steel armor sometime in development. It's not really clear why. There's like legitimately no clear explanation for as to why. But whatever, you know? Whatever, man. Okay, these guys are really important. So first off, there's the Skyforged Steel Sword. I want that. It's relatively decent as far as these things go. Venison chop's really great. So,
I hope I didn't scare you. It's a blessing given to some. Oh, we should keep moving. Still
Okay,
the Draugr to worry about.
As you can see, the sick werewolf reveal. Gold. For some reason, these ones don't have the silver swords. But, oh, no, there's one right there, yeah. So those are really important, actually. There it is, yeah. We need those for right now. Oh, wait, now? What is it? I think it's still better than Golden Sword for undead. Don't quote me on that. Don't under any circumstances quote me on that. That could not be true. But I think what we're going to do is we're going to use the silver sword against undead here. The thing is, you can't temper it. I think they wanted, and so you might be confused as to why they chose to not let you temper it, right? That's like one of those big things where it's like in the unofficial patch and stuff, they let you temper the silver sword, which is like totally legit, totally like a reasonable thing to question about this game. Like, why don't they let you temper the silver sword? And I believe the reason is My opinion for the reason is they don't want that to be the best sword forever against undead. They don't want you to have a high blacksmithing character and to only use the silver sword. You can disagree with that if you like. Oh shoot. You can disagree with that if you like, and that's totally fair. But that's probably what it is. They just don't want to... Oh. That explains a lot. They just don't want a scenario where... the silver sword is the best sword forever. Or something like that. Is, I think, what they're afraid of. Which, in my opinion, is totally reasonable. Sweet. Yeah. And so the Orcish sword's about as good. Silver sword, loot that off him. Oh, what's up, dude? How you doing? Yes, it's another beautiful day in the Skyrim. As it is. As you do. Another beautiful Skyrim day. No, hey, no problem. No problem. I'm glad to hear that. That's really cool. I love that DLC is actually so good. I'm actually a really huge fan of those DLCs. Those are really, really fun, in my opinion. So I'm really glad you got to get through those. Because those are like some of my favorite. That's like one of my favorite games ever. Those are some of my favorite bosses for sure. Especially Gale. A lot of people like Meteor too. I'm not as big on Meteor. My favorite is definitely Gale though. Now you'll notice his AI has broken here, which does happen, but it's not like the worst thing in the world. This is another problem with companions, is that they'll just do this. Oh, there we go. There is his AI finally woke up. Yeah, so his AI wakes up when the second one shows up for some reason. I'm not sure why. Go. Another one. And if we can, we want to pick up all the silver swords because they're really valuable. Well, they're not that valuable, but they're valuable enough for us to want to pick them up. We still don't have enough money at this point. The funny thing about the Golden Saints is that I think they only have one-handed weapons. So you actually can't really benefit from from the Golden Saint fights if you're not playing a one-handed character, right? So it's like another weird thing about it. Oh, got the gold. There we go. And if we're really lucky, we'll get like a really good pair of gloves. I think in one of my runs, I got like an insanely good pair of gloves here. In one of these chests, and I was like ecstatic. Like a pair of gloves that has a bunch of one-handed damage on it or something. Or maybe I bought some. I can't remember. Okay. Because there's a huge chest somewhere around here. There's like a really good chest somewhere around here. So we can save scum it. We can save scum it to open it. Not essential, but we can do that. Yeah, it's this one right here. This master chest. Awesome. Awesome. Amazing. Todd, you've done it again. No. No. That ain't it. This is one more shot. I don't want to spend all day trying to pick this chest, but I do want to know what's in it. If it's just like a really consistent drop. Or if it's random. This is the problem with lockpicking. It's like, oh boy. Got a pixel hunt. There we go. Somewhere in there. Okay. There we go. Wow, I nailed it. Yeah, it wasn't even worth it. Basically. Whatever. Yeah, because I think I got a really good pair of gloves. I got like a pair of iron gauntlets with one-handed damage on it, and for super early in the game, that's really good. One-handed damage enchantments are like really broken. Like really shockingly broken. Which is part of the reason why enchanting is so broken. Is because you can just enchant a bunch of armor pieces with one-handed damage and then never die to anything ever. The thing is, though, that you then have to deal with enchanting, which we'll do in the future, but not for this character. There's actually reasons not to do enchanting, is the funny thing. Enchanting is good, but it's not, like, essential. There's ways around enchanting pretty consistently. So I tend not to like to do enchanting. And honestly, the thing is, enchanting isn't as bad as you might think. You generally get the impression that enchanting is like the worst thing ever. Which it kind of is, right? But it's no worse than blacksmithing. Blacksmithing is about as bad, I would say, in reality. It just seems like blacksmithing is less bad. Oh, the other problem with enchanting... Okay, there's actually a bigger problem with enchanting. And that is you can do it in town. You can actually level all the way to 100 in town if you know how. Although it's pretty tough to do. Okay. Oof. Please attack Farkas. I'm like dead. Yeah, I'm dead. Gotta try that again. These stupid enemies. Yeah. Because these will wake up and attack us from behind if we don't kill them now. Okay. Now, let's see. Let's hope Farkas, please tank that enemy. There we go. Yeah, cool. You did it. This is why Farkas is so great. He just sits there and he just tanks every enemy. No problem. Of course, these are relatively early game enemies. But even into the mid game, he's still pretty solid. Like I said, I've used him extensively to do stuff like tank I've used him extensively to do stuff like tank whatever he calls them. To tank like Falmer and Dwarven constructs. So it's like if you can tank if your follower can tank Dwarven constructs and if your follower can sit there and tank Dwarven constructs, that's really insanely strong. What can I drop here? I guess we just drop one of these. They're worth money, but they're not worth that much money. We're not gonna break the bank picking those up. There we go. Love the kill cam there. Awesome. Really great stuff. In fact, actually, I'm gonna switch to this. Let's see if the Silver Sword does better. Yes, markedly. Silver Sword is so broken against undead, I guess. So for this early part of the run, we will use the Silver Sword, I suppose. My phone's going off. Okay, I guess we'll try this chest again. We'll try this chest. It's only Adept. Adept is pretty high, though. That's like 75 skill. There we go. What's in it? Junk. Complete junk. Okay. Anyway. See, I'm waiting for a chest that has something like really good in it. Something that I'm saying to myself, I need this now. Like a really great shield. Well, shield's not that important. Or a really good, you know, something like a piece of armor, basically, that has a really good enchantment, basically. I mean, I guess there could be a shield with, like, elemental resistances on it, but elemental resistances aren't as strong as, like, pure magic resistance. So, like, a shield with magic resistance would be pretty swag. Who's hitting me? Oh, I'm getting shot at with arrows, probably. Boom. Oh, there's food. Who's hitting me? Oh, this guy. See, we can block him. We can block this guy real quick. There we go. What's our skills at? Oh, we need 60 for that next one? Okay, it's fine. Okay, well. Is there an archer? No, we already killed that one. There's only 3 in this room. This quest is really weird. And the final fight is like really weird too. Really strange final battle for this one. Because Oof. Put on that poison trap. Luckily traps aren't that big a deal in this game. Which to cure disease is really good. If we can get our hands on that, it's like next level. This guy will probably do pretty absurd damage to us because he has steel arrows, I think. I don't know. Some enemies, I don't know. Some enemies seem to do way more damage than others, but I think it's if they have more HP, basically. So it's sort of like Oblivion, essentially. In every way but name, it is like Oblivion, basically. And you know what I need to do actually? What are these? Drop that. Unfortunately, I'm probably just gonna have to drop that in the future anyway. So may as well drop it now, because I'm probably gonna get good loot at the end of this. Just a lot. No, there's still like a couple more. Yeah, there's still at least 2 or 3 more fights before the final one. This is like one of the longer dungeons. Silver ingot, there we go. I think we still have like 2 or 3 more rooms to go through. It's kind of weird how like weirdly Daggerfall core this game really is. When you really look at it closely, you kind of like get this Daggerfall vibe from the whole thing. There we go. There's plenty of enemies to test our weapons on, so that's what matters. Plenty of places to level up. Oh, we need to do this. Yeah, it's markedly better against the undead. Yeah, so that's like I was saying, is they don't want you to just be able to use the silver sword against undead forever. They don't want it to be the optimal weapon against every undead enemy for the whole game. So they specifically have made the choice that you cannot temper silver weapons, so that eventually they stop being useful. Like, these are like early game anti-undead weapons, and that's fine. For what that is, it's totally fine. They just don't want it to be the main thing that you're doing the whole game, basically. Okay. But you'll notice that it's pretty good. It's like pretty decent, honestly. It's to the point where I could like kill these undead enemies on my own. I could probably kill these undead enemies on my own. Maybe. That's not a given, but it doesn't have to be. That's just the way it is. Oh, there's another one dead. Okay, so I think there's like 2 more rooms here. Marcus comes in for the kill steal. Brilliant.
That's your best, huh?
A fight.
Oh, he's dead. Okay. Yeah, this is a pretty cool dungeon though, where they're like fighting each other and stuff. The undead and the and the Draugr and all that. You gotta love it. Uh-oh. Like, I love the concept here. What's this way? Oh, that's probably a chest. So I think this is the second to last room. I could be wrong. But I do believe that this is the second to last room. Honestly, I guess I could check these, those are good. Potions to cure disease are always good. The thing is, we won't need it as much for this character. Did that body just disappear? We won't need it as much for this character is the thing. Oh, there's some leather strips. This character just doesn't need that much, like, sorry. So we don't really need that much disease curing power, to be honest. Because we're going to be a werewolf. The thing is, on survival mode, they still nerf the werewolf disease immunity. So you're not 100% immune to disease. You're just like, I think you're like 50% resistant to disease or something like that. And diseases are more severe as well. So being able to get rid of those is kind of nice. That was like not even worth it. It's like legitimately not even worth it to open these chests. Maybe I'll save that for when I'm playing a thief character. Oh goody, a rat. To give me diseases. Speaking of diseases, there's our friendly neighborhood rat. To furnish us with those beautiful diseases that we crave so much. We're playing Skyrim. Okay. We'll look at this door. You know what? I'll keep that door. Considering there was a health potion. That's good enough for me. And then also you can just eat hawk feathers to cure diseases as well. So that's one nice thing about this quest line. Oh, well, there's actually so much more of this dungeon, isn't there? There's actually so much more of this dungeon, isn't there? Holy heck. There's like a spider room, and then a couple more Draugr still. Okay, Farkas, do your job. Oh, there he goes. Ooh. Very impressive spider. Cool. I don't even want to carry this stuff. Frostbite poisons and all that. Okay, we need undead though. We need anti-undead sword here. It is amazing to me how long this dungeon really is, actually. This is just bonkers. It's like one of the longest dungeons in the game, I think. Oh shoot. I'm like dead too. Yeah, because he decided to attack me. Which is just how it works sometimes. Usually they lock in on your follower. Usually. But sometimes they say no. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to demean myself by attacking Farkas. I'm going to attack you. Then Farkas gets knocked down. Oh god. Holy heck, I might be able to beat this Draugr. Oh, not quite. Nope. That was really close though. Honestly, maybe if I shield bashed him. Actually, maybe if I shield bashed him, I could do it. The shield bashing is pretty OP. Nope, okay. I think I just don't quite have the stats to be able to do that. But honestly, I should probably be blocking him. Because I do need block XP. It's not that essential yet. It will become very essential later. There we go. There we go. Nice. Put my healing back on. Yeah, and unfortunately we just kind of need this for survival. Because ordinarily on normal difficulty, or on regular legendary without survival, usually I just wait. Usually I just hit the T key, and I would just wait for an hour, and my health would all be restored. But it doesn't work like that in survival. In survival you have no innate health regen. So, you gotta get comfy with the idea of healing yourself. Which is bad because, for the same reason why I don't really like lockpicking. Oh wow, look at those. Those are actually really valuable too. Yeah, 200 gold for those. It's not the end all and be all, but it's pretty decent. This is why you check these undead. Because sometimes they can have really good loot. Usually not, but every once and again, I suppose. Honestly, 15 gold isn't too bad. Yeah, there's another pair. I don't know what's up with that. Okay, this is the final room. And this is actually like a really hard room. This is actually a relatively difficult room. So we gotta hope I can do it. Generally, you'd have maybe Let's see what the chest has in it. Generally, you'd have Unrelenting Force or something. That's actually really good. Well, it's actually not. It's actually really terrible, but it sure like looks good, you know. And what do I want to drop here? What do I do, I think? What I'll do is I'll just put that back in the chest for right now. And then I'll take that out as I leave. Because we're going to be over encumbered anyway as we get out of here. That's the whole plan. The whole plan actually is to be completely over encumbered and then to just crawl out, essentially. Because whatever. Where's my... Do I not have Berserker's Rage? No, I don't have Berserker's Rage. Uh-oh. Whoops. Whoops, I forgot to have Berserker's Rage for this. Uh-oh. It should be fine. There they are. We just need to kill them fast. There we go. We just gotta be really fast about this. Because these enemies really aren't that tough. Especially with the silver sword ready to go. Yeah, as you can see, it's like we're fighting Draugr. Yeah. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We may need to quick save this a little bit. In fact, actually, I might need to do this. Get some vegetable soup on. Farkas is pretty good here, though. They can overwhelm him, but it's pretty tough. It's pretty unlikely. Relatively unlikely, actually. But the main issue is there's a couple Restless mixed in. This is one of those weird encounters where it's mostly the level 1 enemies. It's mostly the regular Draugr. But there are a couple Restless mixed in for some reason. Okay, we want him to take aggro, please. Go. Oh, I took so much damage there from something. The miracle of blocking with the shield. We can cheese this with a bow and arrow. And in fact, we may need to cheese some dragon encounters with the bow and arrow later.
That's it. That's all.
But that's not the plan. The plan is not to sit there and cheese with bow and arrows. Quick save here. There we go. Oh, I think that's hopefully Farkas can tank these for another couple seconds. They probably can't. He probably can. Yeah, there's a Restless. There we go. Is that all of them? Nope, one more. There we go. Wow, I'm really kicking butt here. Usually I have to cheese this quest, or in the past I've had to cheese this quest. Okay, that's it. That's all of them. Okay, now we have to somehow get out of here with all the loot. Put that in our pockets. And I just hope we can, like, squeak our way out. See, silver sword right there. Super broken. Super broken early game. Silver sword. Right there for you. That's just what it comes down to. Super unbelievably broken. Silver sword. Then we have two perks too. We have two armsmen, 2 ranks in armsmen. So that's also basically why it's going down the way it is. So you always want to put armsmen first. Always want to put armsmen first, no matter what. Everything else is superfluous to armsmen. Armsmen is the most important thing. You could probably beat the game. Well, you probably it'd be tough. But there might be a way to beat the game with just 5 points in armsmen and nothing else, basically. If you really knew what you were doing. If you really knew what you were doing, yeah. There may be some very specific high-level enemies you have to juke or dodge or, like, summon or something to kill, but that's it. That would be it. That's sort of how it is. So yeah, armsmen first, and so it's really easy to get distracted by, you know, crap like. And if you're doing two-handed, obviously you want barbarian, I guess, which is the two-handed equivalent of armsman. But yeah, you know, blocking just isn't going to do that much for us. Not worth the perk point. Heavy armor, you know, you need to stack a bunch of perk points together for those before they start really adding up. And even then, you kind of operate in a zero-sum game, where as you level up, enemies get stronger, right? So, you know, are you really doing yourself that much of a favor by making yourself more defensively strong? Maybe not. It kind of depends. That's the issue. So I think is this stolen? I'm gonna drop anything that's stolen, basically. Unless it's a blacksmithing potion. You know, load up on all this stuff. So I think these, I'm not even taking an iron sword. Okay, so anything that's, actually maybe I will. I'm like already over encumbered, so let's just go all the way here. But anything that's stolen I'm gonna drop. Yeah, so this Orcish sword I'm gonna drop. And then I think the Orcish shield too. Oh, apparently the Orcish shield is not stolen, which is really goofy. Weird. Okay. Whatever. Yeah, so the nice thing about this is we're over encumbered right now, but once we get on the horse, we just sail straight to Whiterun. No problem at all. Man, I love Skyrim. Let me tell you. I love me some Skyrim. Okay. Sweet. We got it. We're doing it. We got our snazzy armor. Got our first major quest done. We're really popping off. That's for certain. Now we just need to get back to Whiterun. What's next? Let me think here. I think we just continue with Companions Guild questline. We'll see how much money we end up with, because we could probably take a break and go to Hearthfire really quick if we have enough whatever you call it. If we have enough money. We need like 5,000 basically. Hey, what's up? How are you? How are you?
Stop. By the order of the Jarl. Stop right there. Smart woman.
I think I assaulted a guard or something. That's whatever. Yeah, luckily I dropped all the stolen stuff. The problem is now we're in Whiterun, and the problem is we're at the top of Whiterun now as opposed to at the bottom. And not too bad. It's a nice spring day, you know. I wouldn't say I'm doing like amazing. Oh shoot.
Destroyed by a dragon. Hard to believe,
I became addled from fatigue. I have no magicka. Honestly, maybe what I'll do, we'll just go back to the autosave. I'm pretty sure I didn't lose any of my weapons or anything. The issue is, yeah, because I already dropped all the orcish crap, yeah. Yeah, you know how it is. It's spring, so I think I have allergies. I think I have a little bit of allergies. Nothing too crazy, you know? Like, I'm not dying. And, I recently moved. And that's been a little bit stressful. Just because it's a change of pace, you know? I'm sitting here in my new room, in my new apartment. You know? So that's a little bit like goofy, but you know, it's okay. Wuchang Fallen Feathers. I've never heard of this. Yeah, you know, it's okay. It is nicer than the last place, but it is definitely not nicer than the last place. Oh, look at this. That's really cool. Maybe I'll get that game or something in the future. I don't know, because it's a Chinese mythology. Can't remember what the word for that is. There's a word for that.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Okay. I can't remember what it's called. A wushu. A wushu style Souls-like. That's really cool. The thing is, I've never been super into, and I probably should start getting into them. I've never been super into the non-Soulsborne, or the non-FromSoft Soulsborns. It's something I need to get into. It's something I need to like actively choose to do. Is to go out there and play some of these FromSoft games. Like Lies of P. That's one that people have said to me over and over again to play. The thing is, right now I'm playing Elden Ring in the background. So if I have an extra minute here or there, I'm putting time into Elden Ring, and so that's sort of that right now. But I should probably think into the future, try to think about what game I'm going to play after Elden Ring is done, and I don't know yet. I haven't decided. Gotta love being over encumbered. Over cucumbered. By order of the Jarl.
Come on in. Just stoke the fire.
You can actually fast travel using arrests, but it's tougher to do than because there's not that many guards out
I
there.
enjoy this work well enough. Sure thing. It's yours for a day.
There's not that many guards out there
I'll show you
actually.
to your room, right this
Uh-oh.
way.
And like I said, if we wait 10 hours, we'll get addled. We'll get like a major debuff or something. I don't know exactly what it does. Oh, shoot. But it's really going to negatively affect our spell casting, which probably would be survivable.
Let me know if there's
But as this character, it's not ideal, I think. So we go, what, 9 hours? 10 hours, sure. Then what we do is we go to the store. Or I think I lost my blacksmithing potions. Yeah, I think I just lost some blacksmithing potions, unfortunately. Probably that's not all that big a deal. We level up like 3 times. Okay, cool. So, what do we want here? We want any of this. Dual Flurry is really good, actually. The rest of this is kind of whatever. I guess we could just put it into block or something, right? Go Juggernaut. That'll make us tankier. We need to save 1 point for one-handed, though. I think those basic talents are so much stronger than the higher level ones. It's one of the main issues with Skyrim. I shouldn't say one of the main issues, but one of the tricks that Skyrim pulls on you.
How about chopping up some wood for the
Is you'd think that getting points at the end of the tree would be really good, right? You'd make this assumption. You'd assume, oh, like the points at the end of the tree, right, are so much stronger, right? So if we go to like two-handed here or something, right? Like, so sweep is so good, right? Or War Master is so good, right? No. Honestly, the most important one is the one at the bottom. In almost every skill. There's some exceptions, like smithing, right? So smithing is the exception, right? Or honestly, no. Smithing, honestly, in some ways, smithing isn't even the exception. If you have really high smithing skill and steel smithing at the same time, you can make really broken steel weapons and armor. Actually. So that's kind of the funny thing about it, is that's like a great example of a skill that really, really, really benefits from the bottom perk. Especially early on. So in fact, actually, I should probably take steel smithing right now. Honestly. Because once I get I don't have a steel weapon right now. That's part of the problem with these, with this armor that I'm wearing right now, is it's Daedric, technically. So it's like a really weak form of Daedric. And so you need the Daedric smithing perk, which is at 90 skill, to be able to min-max this armor. Although it tempers with gold. So the funny thing is, I could actually temper this armor right now, and it wouldn't be the worst city in the world. But it would cost me money is the problem. Okay, so we go potions. We'll sell her some of this crap. Yeah, there we go. Take those. Take those. Take that. I think I'll have the potion regeneration. I think I'll save. Sell her the ale. Sell her the clam meat. Okay. And then, yeah, we want to sell her that, sell her that, sell her that. That's all great stuff. And then maybe she'll sell some salt piles. That's the sort of thing that's worth buying. It's just kind of expensive for what you get. But that's the sort of thing that's worth buying, is salt piles. And then we want to sell to whatever his name is. If we can. Or I think we want to sell to Avanici instead of Bellathor. We want to save Bellathor for the stuff that's hard to get rid of. There's a handful of items that are hard to get rid of, and so we want to save those for Bellathor. But I don't know if we have any on us right now. I think we actually don't. I think most of what we have is pretty... Oh wow, we have 4,000. Okay, cool. So we can do Hearthfire at any time now. We can go get Hearthfire done any moment, at any moment now. And that'll free us up a little bit.
Be glad you're here in the city and not out in Riverwood. These poor sods don't even have a wall.
Well, that's stolen. Okay, so the reason I can't sell this armor is because it's stolen. Is this the courier?
Nope. Sorry. Nothing.
Nothing. Okay.
The finest weapons and armor.
Okay. So we sell that, sell that, sell that. We'll hold on to one of these, I think. Sell the iron arrows. Sell the iron greatsword. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Right there. Sell that steel sword. Then we want to sell those. Really clean it up here. And then, Steel armor. And then we'll sell the last steel armor to Bellathor. Am I still over encumbered? I am.
Shop if you need anything.
Ridiculous. Utterly ridiculous. Yeah, I have like a bunch of junk on me. There's not going to be an easy way to get well, once I get the steel armor off. The thing is, I'm kind of playing every game here. I have this golden war axe, and I also have this Skyforged steel greatsword. So probably what I should do is I should just sell those. They're really not essential. The reason I have them is to give them to a follower, right? So I go to Sven, and I give him the Skyforged steel greatsword. But probably I should just sell it. If I'm... Oh wait, we can just talk to Ulfbear. What am I doing? That's the problem, is I want to hold on to this stuff, but a lot of it isn't actually useful. Maybe what I'll do is I'll just go buy the Hearthfire home and then just dump it in the chest there. Just get whatever you call it, unover encumbered, and then just like dump some of this stuff
The finest weapons
in a
and
chest. Okay, golden bow I kind of want, golden dagger I kind of want. Sell the Orca shield. There we go.
good doing business.
Cool. We can just win then. Okay, now we can just go do Hearthfire.
I work for Bellathor, the general goods.
Alright, wait, let's finish the... While we're here, let's do companions. Because what I can do is I can go re-recruit Sven. And that'll, maybe do, like, Bleak Falls Barrow or something. I don't know. We'll decide. We'll see where this takes us. But I think what I really need to do is I need to go do Hearthfire. And then that'll unlock, like, a bunch of stuff for us. Hearthfire is... that's how we get fast travel better. This is how we get better fast travel, basically, is via Hearthfire. Where's the quest here? Return to Jorvaskr. Who am I giving the quest to? Oh, there he is. Okay, cool.
Brothers and sisters of the Circle, today we welcome a new soul to our mortal fold. This woman has endured...
Our general priority, though, is to finish the Companions questline. It's actually really good for this character that we finish it up.
Witness to the courage of the soul before us.
Would you raise
Look at the
your
gang.
shield in her
Gang. Hello, Ayala.
Stand at her back, that the world might never overtake us.
Heck yeah.
And would you raise your sword in her
Would you give this person a job? Be honest with me.
To meet the blood of her foes.
And would you raise a mug in her name?
Would you raise a mug in this person's name? Be honest.
All reveled in her stories.
Be honest.
Then the judgment of this circle is complete.
Okay.
Her heart beats
Finish the RP, please, Cudlack.
courage. And united the
Although I'm looking good. I'm looking pretty good here.
the days, the distant
You gotta admit.
Let it beat with ours, that the mountains may echo.
Look at the shoes.
May tremble in the call.
They're not that impractical. Weird. So weird. Okay.
Well,
Oh, yeah.
girl, you're one of us now.
Yep.
I trust you won't disappoint. It means glory in battle. Deal with problems head on.
Okay. So now we go to... Where is he? Talk to him.
Door says that we've gotten a letter about someone needing some muscle right here in Whiterun Hold. I don't know what the fight is about. I just need you to go out there, look tough, and scare this milk drinker into submission. No more than that. I don't want to hear about it. Go. Bring honor to yourself. And your
Okay.
companions.
So you just gave me a beat up quest. Who am I supposed to beat up? Oh, cool. Okay, this is really good. I can actually beat Nazim in a fight. So there's some NPCs they'll send you to that you cannot beat in a fight. Or that are going to be very, very difficult to beat in a fight. And so it's really lucky that I get Nazim. Nazim is one of the NPCs you really want to fight. This is really good. This is really lucky, actually. Like I said, they can give you some really nasty quests for this. But beating up Nazim is pretty easy. The thing is, if they send you to one of the mercenaries or whatever, one of the people in armor, that's really tough. But Nazim should be pretty effortless to beat up. Okay, so what do I have on me here?
Sorry.
I guess I can get rid of. I'll get rid of Balgur's sword later. I think I get a better reward if I return it later. I'm not sure about that.
We're here to teach
There's a good chance that I get a really good reward if I. Where is he? Oh. What is this? Hello? Like the bite of a flea. What is this? Are they gonna do anything? What is this? Oh, you know what it probably is? That's probably because I stole. Yeah, it's probably because I stole something. So we actually need to go back. We need to run back the clock here. I need a follower to help me with that. Like I do my horse or something. Where's the quest here? Okay. I don't have the quest properly locked on. What quest do I have locked on? Oh, join the Imperial Legion. Okay, we can shelve that for now. We'll do that when we get there. When we get to Solitude. It's very crucial that we do quests when they're relevant, right? Or when we get there. Because this character, it's gonna take us a while to get anywhere anyway. So we need to make sure that under no circumstances are we ever like going places and not doing as much as we can while we get there. And there's an upper limit to how much you can solve stuff beforehand. But it's still really important. Because there's some places you're just gonna have to go back to more than once. Like High Hrothgar. It's like we actually can't we actually cannot
Depends.
Weird. She's cute though, I like that. That's a cute NPC. There's no mods or anything installed. That's just a really kawaii NPC. Sadia. Really heckin' kawaii.
You can't scare me into submission. Let's go.
Okay. So I think I can just beat him. Oh, I actually can't just beat him. Yeah, so this is legendary for you. We need to cheat this. We need to cheat this a little bit. It's good that we got this quest because it's easy to do, but we do need to cheat this. We do need to hardcore cheat this. So what we do... Talk to him. Wait, or do I have it not set up? I need to, where is it? Golden State Shield, we want to favorite that. Save. We're gonna have to, yeah.
I own Chilfaro Farm, you see. Very successful business, obviously. You can't scare me into submission. Let's go.
There we go. And then what we do is we equip the shield. I think we can block him.
I knew it.
We do that. Cannot believe that's not considered cheating. We'll go figure. The people of Skyrim. I mean, I'm wearing armor, too. I'm wearing, like, magic Daedric armor. That looks sexy, and then also is defensive, so... Whatever, you know. Bam. 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 I've been waiting a long time for this, Nazim. Let me tell you, Nazim. Do I get to the Cloud District? Unbelievable.
You're tougher than you look.
Come on. Is it all bugged out? Whatever. Yeah. Solves that. So that's really great. That's actually really great. That means we don't have to leave the town at all. That means we don't have to leave. That means we just advance the companion's quest line almost immediately without having to leave town. So that's like really good. And if we were smarter about it, I could have even trained my block skill some more too against him. So that would have been okay. That would have been a decent choice. I didn't, but you know. That's the sort of thing that would have been pretty okay to have done. Okay.
Some people don't think I'm smart. You seem
Heck
to have
yeah.
a knack for this kind of thing. I'll make sure people enjoy. Skjor was looking for you before.
Okay, the next one I believe is what's the next one even?
Ah, there you. Yes, but it's not. We will speak more. I forget that you've never. The door is hidden, but I will show you the way. I wish more. I've started.
Okay. So now I think this is yeah. We go. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What am I holding on to? I think unfortunately we just don't have time. I need to get rid of some of these, one of these items. I have to get rid of some of these items. No matter what I do. Because I'm like really close to the cap here. Or no, wasn't I gonna do Hearthfire? Or wasn't I gonna do Hearthfire? Because I have the gold for Hearthfire now. Man, this is well. We'll do Hearthfire. We'll just do Hearthfire really quick, and that'll let me drop a bunch of items for the next stuff, for the next stage or whatever. We have to do Hearthfire at some point anyway, and there's not a convenient time for it. I don't think or no, there is, because I will have to go to Falkreath really late to Dawnguard, but that's really late into Dawnguard, so there's not really a good time to go to Falkreath except for right now. Oh, that's right. I forgot about this.
Never should have come here.
Never should have come here. I forgot about this. Probably just gonna ignore him, honestly. Yeah, what I'll do is I'll just ignore him here. I'll just run past him. I nearly forgot about the hired thug. What? If I have my horse, I can probably kill him. The horse is the difference maker here. Oop. Excuse me. Oh, he does seem okay. Is he gonna slow? He's gonna JoJo's walk at me or whatever. I think. So my question is my horse outside the walls, or yeah, it's in like a really awkward spot. It's wherever I got caught by the guards is where my horse is. Maybe I should do the companions quest just so I don't have to deal with this crap. Where did I get caught? Can't help but think this isn't gonna go my way, if I'm being honest. Maybe I just go to Riverwood. Or no, didn't I get caught like around here? Yeah. Where's my horse? There it is. Okay, cool. Never mind. Never mind. We're good. We're good. We're good. We need that. That's really important. The horse. Then if I can find the hired thug, I'll try him. Whatever. Oh, there he is. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll save. We'll see if I can beat him. If I can't, I'll just go to Falkreath.
We're here to teach you a lesson.
I'm here to murder you. That's one of those things about this is that, okay, apparently my horse does not want to get involved. Apparently my horse is indifferent to my mortal struggle here, which is all too common, unfortunately. So no horse shenanigans there, no horse tanking shenanigans there. We go to Falkreath and see if he'll take me.
I can take you. Where do you want to go?
Falkreath?
And back, and we'll be off.
Yeah, unfortunately we have to do this at some point, so we may as well do it now. I think. Oh yeah, we're one level too low for And then we can get a really crappy Radiant location for this too. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. What time is it right now? 7 p.m. We can see if he's awake. There's a good chance he's not. Okay, he is awake actually. That's really good.
Olin speaks much about the war and the Stormcloak. Work? I demand tribute before you can be... How about drink? None of that low... You better. I hate... Now
Okay,
that's what
so give him the Blackbriar mead.
A little something for you.
He gives us a bunch of great stuff here, or he gives us a bunch of crap, basically.
You've proven reliable. The cut they were giving me was good at first, but now it's time to... Good.
Okay, Ember Shard. Oh, that's easy. That's easy. I think that's really close, even.
Bandit.
Or is that? Or is that really far away, or is that really close? Okay, cool, that's good. That's exactly where I wanted him to send me, actually. That is exactly where I wanted him to send me. That's the perfect location, actually, for this. So what we do... Well, we need to walk. The problem with being here in Falkreath is we have to run. We have to go to Riverwood. But we need to go to Riverwood anyway. That's actually really perfect, though. Because what we do is we just travel to Riverwood here. And then we re-recruit Sven. And then we give Sven all of our extra items that we don't need. Which we want to do anyway. And then we clear out Embershard Mine. And then we go back to Sittiger. And then we turn in Hearthfire. Or we turn in that quest. And then we buy a house from him. And then we buy the Hearthfire home from him, and then we can do a whole bunch of different things there. And then we can plant some crops that'll be useful later. And then what we can do is we can make Sven our housecarl, and then go back to Whiterun, and then keep doing Companions quest line, because the next Companions quest is going to give us a companion anyway. It's going to give us a follower anyway. We don't actually have to... we don't need a follower for this next quest, because we're going to get Ayla the Huntress. But we can empty our pockets, we can drop off a follower, we can do that kind of stuff. And then... yeah, so that's really good. So the routing here isn't perfect. Like, I'm sure there's probably a way to route this slightly better. But that's yeah, it's okay. This is like okay routing. Oh yeah, and while we're here, we can clean out Bleak Falls Barrow too. That's what we'll do as well. We'll clean out Bleak Falls Barrow, I think. Problem with Bleak Falls Barrow is we need, or oh yeah, we can grab a wood axe too while we're here. I think I'm going the wrong direction. Yeah, I'm going the right direction. We can grab a wood axe while we're here too, and we can make some campfire supplies, camping supplies. Yeah, which we'll need. I think we'll need at least one to do Bleak Falls Barrow. Probably not, but that's the sort of thing you do kind of need for Bleak Falls Barrow, I think, because it's on top of a snowy mountain. So when it's on top of a snowy mountain, that's really tough to deal with. Come back for those bandits later. Those are the bandits we're actually going to kill next. Yeah, and so that's and then we can drop off Balgruuf's sword when we get back to Whiterun. And let me think. Is that it? Yeah, okay, so like I said, recruit Sven. Take a nap. Recruit Sven, take a nap. Or re-recruit Sven, take a nap. And then I guess we do... and then I guess we just do Ibrashard Mine next. And then we'll do... No. We want to do both, probably, back to back. Because then, well, yeah. Okay, I think I know the routing here. So I guess maybe we'll start with Bleak Falls Barrow. We'll take a look. We'll start with one of them. It doesn't really matter which, I think. Except that Embershard Mine is on the way back to Falkreath, so I guess we'll start with Bleak Falls Barrow. Why am I still sleepy? Oh, because I didn't sleep in an actual bed. I slept in a cot on the ground. Luckily, we don't need the extra magicka. Where's Fen?
I don't owe you money, right?
Where is this Fen? Need to find Sven. We need to grab a wood axe too. Well, we'll start with Sven. Start with Sven's first. Sven first, first, then the wood axe.
Can't wait to gut one of those.
Where's your son, Hilda? I need him for important business. Yes, there he is.
You look like a traveler. I suppose Master Neloth won't mind. He's always telling me to get out of his way. I'm right behind.
What is with that line? He says, "I suppose Master Neloth won't mind."
Want me to carry?
It's like, isn't that the guy in the Dragonborn DLC? How'd they goof that up? Okay, so we give him this. We'll give him the pickaxe too. There we go. Okay. We give him those I want to sell. Wait a minute. Hmm? Oh, okay. Give him all this crap. We'll sell the rest. Oh, we want those actually. What am I doing? We want the soul gems because we're gonna sell them. Then I guess I'll just take this. Wait. Whatever.
Let's get going then.
And we need camping supplies too. I need to go get the whatever it's called. Yeah, and so you'll notice he has a Skyforged steel sword now. That's real great.
I'm right behind you. What do you want me to carry?
We'll take this Orcish battle axe off him. Okay.
Let's get.
Is it stolen? Yes, it is. Okay, so we just drop it on the ground.
Going then.
Yeah, it's really unfortunate the Anniversary Edition kind of nukes the viability of those items. Whatever. They're pretty tedious to deal with anyway because... Oh, salt piles. There we go. They're pretty tedious to deal with anyway because... Wait, so there's a woodcutter's axe. Where's the wood stump? Around here. There it is. Can't remember if we need 3 or 4. Or I can't remember if... Do we need 2 or 3? I don't remember. We'll find out. We need some firewood here, though. Man. Honestly, I read on Reddit that somebody was complaining that the Golden Saint armor looks like a cheapo Halloween costume, and it does. But you know for a fact that a woman in a cheapo Halloween costume like this would never have shoes that look like that. Like they're like weirdly militaristic. They're like, it's honestly kind of impressive, really. How the armor is so sexy, and then there's these weird, like, these, like, steel-tipped boots. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, oh no. We're cooked. Oh, God. Somebody help me, please. Thank goodness we recruited Sven just now. Uh-oh. Please, Sven, can you please... there we go, yeah. Awesome. Sven's actually doing pretty good here. If that armor is really working for him. Oh! Cool. Cool. Yeah, I need my main tank to get aggro. We can sell this stuff too, because I think Riverwood Traders is like right here. You gotta be really careful not to kill him, because he can't. He's not essential. There he goes. Good job, Sven. Your credit to our little organization here. Okay. In fact, we'll give him these gauntlets too.
What do you want me to carry?
Where is it? We'll give him some of this armor. So he doesn't need those. He needs these. Where's he needs the gauntlets? There he is. There we go. That's even better.
Let's get going then.
Yeah, and then yes, and this is the door we go to. And we just sell the stuff that we just killed, or we just picked up off these guys. Immediately.
The sooner you... Some may call this junk.
Okay.
Me, I call them treasures.
Iron Mace of Weariness. Steel Dagger, Steel Mace. Well, we gotta get rid of the armor first. There we go. Anything else to sell? Potion of Illusion, that's okay, that's great. And then Potion of the Berserker, sure. Yeah.
Alright.
Cool. Where's Sven? There he goes.
I've got your back.
As he fades into reality.
What do you want me to carry?
Or the wood axe.
What do you want me to carry?
The frickin' wood axe. Okay, cool.
Lead on.
The problem with doing Hearthfire right now is we'll have to get Lydia. We need another follower, and it's gonna have to be Lydia, basically, which isn't a bad thing. Lydia's fine as a follower, but that means we have to do Dragon's Rising. But I mean, whatever. Okay, and then we make a campfire.
May the gods watch over your battles, friend.
There we go.
Still here. What do you want me to carry?
Or we'll have him hold on to. Give him that. Give him that. Okay. Well, you still need to sell the soul gems. What does this guy buy him?
Whatever you need. The finest weapons and armor.
There's no way, right? Yeah, there's no way. Okay, that solves that. Okay, so we do Bleak Falls Barrow now. And then yeah, and then we'll queue that up. We'll queue up Embershard Mine. So we'll clean up Bleak Falls Barrow, come back to Riverwood, and then go do Hearthfire. And then... yeah, and then we'll just go back to Whiterun and keep going with companions. We could go straight for the end of companions, but we don't have to with Sven. Sven will help us. Sven will help this make this a lot easier. And it's like while we're here, we kind of just have to. Like I said, the issue is we're gonna have to recruit Lydia when we get back to Whiterun, basically. We're gonna have to do the next companions quest and then immediately recruit Lydia. Like the only way. Where's that wolf? Where's that wolf's body go? Whatever, I guess. I guess they don't let you loot the wolf after you kill. Okay, and Sven is floating. Okay, I see how it is, Skyrim. Disappearing wolf bodies, floating allies. It's all fine. Okay, you know, I forgot I was in Wonderland or whatever. It's like Alice in Wonderland around here. We got all kinds of wacky nonsense going on. Okay. What up, homeboy? Ready to die? Oh, where's Sven? Sven, you clawed. There he is. Okay, right. Good. Cool. Nice. Love it. Once again, truly does Skyrim give. Skyrim is the gift that keeps on giving, truly. Quick save it. Loot their barrels. Do a barrel roll. Do a barrel roll. That's the Skyrim man motto. That's from this game. Famous line from the video game Skyrim. Oh shoot. Oh cool. Sven's got me. Thank you, Sven. Now you'll notice that my HP is rapidly going down. That's because of the cold. That's actually because of the cold. We're in a cold location, and the game really hates that. This is one of the main issues with survival. Is dealing with the cold is a huge pain. You have to be very prepared for it. Is that iron? Or speaking of which, where is that? How do I get to that? I guess I don't. Whatever. Move along. We actually don't need iron ore. So like getting to Bleak Falls Barrow is kind of tough actually. And a horse really helps, because you just move faster. And I don't think the horse actually increases your warmth, but it kind of should, don't you think? You know, like wouldn't that make sense? Like I'm literally riding on a large mammal, right? So, okay. So before we do anything else, we're actually going to set up a campfire here. We really don't have to. If I'm being legitimately honest. But I'm going to do it anyway.
What do you want me to carry?
What time is it, speaking of which? Oh, it's I'm actually not going to do it at all. It's noon. Or no. Do I want to? I think I do want to. I want to set up a campfire here, actually. There's a reason to.
Right behind you.
There's actually a really good reason to set up a campfire here. Believe it or not. Oh, is it in my inventory? There's actually a really good reason to set up a campfire here. And the reason is because the reason is because when I finish with Bleak Falls Barrow, it's going to dump me out into the world kind of far away. And so I'm going to have to run all the way back to re-get my horse. And when I do that, when I arrive here, I want to be warm. So I need a campfire to warm me up right here, basically. And so that way when I come back, yeah, see, as you can see, it's warming me up. So when Bleak Falls Barrows unceremoniously dumps me on the opposite side of this mountain, I have an out for like getting my horse and stuff. We'll sleep. We'll sleep for like an hour. Try to knock off the tiredness. I think we can't. We can't fully knock off tiredness because we're sleeping in a sleeping bag as opposed to a bed. So beds are way better, but whatever. We carry on despite these hardships. Is this even on Legendary? Uh-oh. Well, that's my answer right there, is that I'm dying. Uh-oh. Yeah. Is this even on Legendary? I must be punking myself. Okay. You need Sven to lead the charge. That's how this needs to go. We need good old Sven to lead the charge. Okay, come on. It's actually kind of crazy how much better Sven is than Faendal. Like low-key, like the Faendal myth. The Faendal mythology is so wrong. It's like not even funny. Faendal truly is the worst of the two by a large amount. Even if you're playing like a character that's doing, oh shoot, this is a high level one. Sven, you take the lead here. Thank you. Boom. Sweet. Okay. So the good news is Bleak Falls Barrow is warm on the inside. It's actually the funniest thing about it. Bleak Falls Barrow is actually a warm environment for some reason. I'm not sure why dungeons are warm. I think it's because people would go insane if they weren't. I think it's because it would actually be very, very difficult. Because I think you can't make camp in dungeons. And then I think not all dungeons have fires, right? So most dungeons actually have fireplaces scattered throughout. So you could hypothetically have dungeons that were cold. But I still think that would be like a little bit too much work for most people to have to deal with. If I had to take a guess. Okay, come here. Come here, squad. Go ahead. There you go. I want you to hit me as hard as you can. It's a reference to the movie Fight Club. Where's the other one? I think this golden sword's kind of OP. That's sort of the issue with this, unfortunately. Golden sword is a little bit OP. Not like insanely OP. But a little bit. A little bit OP. Like 1% OP or something. Boom. Oh, it's such a great kill cam. Look at that. I'm making it look easy. Good old Skyrim. It's actually not that tough. Yeah, you just need to know how. This ain't the Binding of Isaac. You know, where it's like, oh, you just need to know how to do it. You know, like you need the secret techniques or whatever. I guess it's sort of like that a little bit, but it's much more simple, much more straightforward. I love Skyrim so much. This is it's probably one of my favorite video games, if not my favorite. If it's up there, it's definitely up there. It may actually be my favorite video game. I think my favorite video game of all time. Let me think. What was I think objectively my favorite video game? Maybe The Binding of Isaac. Possibly The Binding of Isaac. Like, I think that people, it's easy to assume that the video game I played the most is my favorite, but I think that's not objectively true. Right? Like, I think some video games are objectively better than others, even if I've spent less time on some. But I'm trying to think about what that means. Like, what video game truly is the king in my mind. Dark Souls is pretty good. Dark Souls is pretty good. That's a good example. Boom. Sven pulling it out. Sven really working it. Okay, so once again, we have to deal with this impossible Skyrim puzzle. I don't know how anyone is supposed to solve this unless they already know the answer. This is just so difficult. What is it? Snake, snake, whale. Just unbelievable. The funny thing is that if you didn't have the answer, it would be really tough to figure these out. They honestly could have made them more difficult, and I think it maybe would have been kind of funny. You know, like you have to find like a book somewhere or something. Something silly like that would be kind of interesting. Well, maybe not interesting, but just like goofy, you know. Like, oh, like you have to look, like, or it's like they're randomized between runs or something. And you have to, like, find a book, or you have to find some kind of, like, context clue or something. You have to, like, know what to look for. And, like, that's the sort of thing that they probably could have implemented, because... But you, like, maybe, like, there's an NPC that, like, gives you dialogue where they're like, yeah, so if you, like, are in a Nordic ruin, you need to look for the clues to figure out what the, Do I have a disease, speaking of which? No. I am peckish, though. I have to fix that. Have some vegetable soup. What was I saying? What was I saying? Oh yeah, so they could have made the puzzles more difficult, and maybe they intended to originally. Like there's an NPC you talk to at the beginning of the game who's like, yeah, so you got to pay really close attention to this, that, or the other thing, in terms of what the puzzles are telling you to do. You know, and that would have been kind of cool for like world building. But I think maybe that would have been a lot harder to implement than they wanted, I guess. And I guess it's kind of funny how stupid the Skyrim puzzles are, you know? Where it's like, oh gee, I wonder what the answer to this puzzle is. And it's like, you know... But I guess maybe this is the first... I think there are some that are kind of weird. There's one where you hit the switch and they all rotate, right? Where it's like, okay, that's a layer of complexity. But you have to give it that much... you know, credit. You do have to give some of the Skyrim puzzles that... Oh, shoot. Oh, I'm, like, dead. That's, like, gonna kill me. Nope, never mind. Okay, we're good. Okay, Sven, can you... Yes, thank you, Sven. Boom. I don't even die. Oh, awesome. Okay. Gold. Honestly, I mean, I could maybe use these poisons, but... Yeah, whatever. Just do it. We'll just go for it. Lockpick. Lockpick. Let me out of here. Please help. Your omnipotence. Have mercy.
You did it. You killed it. Yes. Help me down and I'll show you. You won't believe the power of the North. It's coming loose. I can feel it. Sorry, but I betrayed you.
Yeah, yep. So he always betrays you and runs away, so you may as well just kill him. Do I actually need his journal? No, I don't. It's fine. It's worth 5 coins. What's the deal here? Is there something? Okay, I think. Why do I think there's something important here? I think I'm just tripping out that there's not something important in this room. Oh, there's a common soul gem. That's actually not bad. That's actually worth a bit. No, not much, but I can sell it to Farengar. Farengar is one of those NPCs where he has a lot of gold, but it's really tough to sell him anything. Because he only buys mage crap. So he only buys, like, robes, rings, and stuff like that. And so it's he's an NPC with a lot of gold. And usually as these runs progress, NPC gold limits and, like, trying to maximize how much gold you get from NPCs is sort of the deal with the game in general. And so, being able to sell Farengar something and make money off of him is pretty decent. Oh, yeah. Man. I love you, Skyrim, so much. I love everything about Skyrim. Why do I love Skyrim so much? Oh? Ah. Oh, Skyrim. An ode to Skyrim. Your goofiness. Your silly ways. Your nonsensical quest lines. Your weird glitches. Sometimes very frustrating. Sometimes, like, very unbelievably frustrating. But also sometimes very amusing. Your goofy enemies. Your bad healing magic. Your terrible, terrible healing magic. Your restless Draugr. Your block sound effect. I love that block sound effect so much. Honestly, if I want to train block, what I need to be doing is I need to be power bashing. Power bashing, or bashing is really good in this game. To be clear. Oh, there's Brown Rot. The thing is that power attacks go through guards and stuff. There we go. Yeah, so I got Brown Rot. So what we do is we go potions, cure disease, boom. No more Brown Rot. No more Brown Rot. Oh, there's another one. Truly the Dovahkiin's work is never done. Oh. Dude, Sven is like girded out. Sven's got the whole 9 yards ready to go. And then what I might do is I might actually put a perk point into smithing. Because improving steel weapons is pretty decent. Honestly, well, I need to look. Because improved steel armor might actually be just as good as a Golden Saint. We'll take a look. The thing about the Golden Saint armor is not only is it easy to get, and it requires like no real effort on my part. We can always equip it. We can always give it to a follower later. And it's pretty decent stuff. The thing is, followers don't really need good armor. You should be doing enough damage that your followers really don't need good armor. It varies. That's actually not entirely true. I think there probably are scenarios where you really do, in fact, want your followers to have good armor. For certain quests and enemies and stuff like that. But it's really tough to get an upper limit on your damage in this game, actually. This is a game where having like an insane amount of damage is, even without enchanting, is very possible. So it's not like we really ever should be in a scenario where upper limit to damage is, especially as an orc. As an orc, it's even better. Like we should never be in a scenario where we should never be in a scenario where our companion can't have nothing on, basically, right? Like, we take all their stuff and we're still doing pretty okay. Except for maybe, like, Sven's a great example of a companion where we probably need to give him something, though, because he's just so poorly equipped to start. He only has, he has, like, no armor base and no weapons base. Oh. And so, yeah, we kind of need to give Sven stuff. The thing is, we will also need, no matter what, to be able to operate solo as well. Because there's several quests at the end of the game that are solo only. And that's not that hard. It's not like that's like an extremely difficult thing to accomplish. But it is something we do have to be prepared for. So what I'll do is I'll take a look at some steel armor, probably. And I'll see what the first perk gets us in terms of defenses. Oh, hey. This is some iron ore. Let's mine that. Riveting Skyrim gameplay action. Bam. Bam. Oh, Skyrim. How will we ever deal with the excitement that you subject us to? Okay. Actually, you can equip the pickaxe straight up. That's what I'll do in the future. You actually don't have to do that whole thing. You can just equip the pickaxe and then just punch the ore vein, basically, and mine it that way. It's slightly faster. You know, like 1% faster type deal. So, probably we'll do that the next time. Oh. And then... Oh yeah, and then we'll... Yeah, see, the thing is we still have to come back to... This is so crazy, right? So you know how we're doing Bleak Falls Barrow right now, right? We still have to come back after the Horn of Jurgen Windcaller to Riverwood. Like, Riverwood's a great example of a place you have to go to over and over and over again. And there's kind of nothing you can do about it. Although, to be fair, it's not that tough to get to. It's a pretty short jog from either Whiterun or Falkreath. So the location of Riverwood isn't really the problem. The big problem is High Hrothgar. High Hrothgar is the issue. Because you have to go all the way to... You have to either travel from Riften or from Whiterun. Unless you do Hearthfire. Hearthfire is how you get around that. Oh, we're going backwards. Hearthfire is how you get around that. Because you can take a wagon all the way to... honestly, they should just let you take a wagon to High Hrothgar, I think. I think there should be a teleporter or a wagon or something silly like that. Or like a shout. You know, like a shout that teleports you back to High Hrothgar. I think would have been really smart. It's probably the one location in the game other than the Dawnguard Fort, other than Fort Dawnguard, that's like a real problem. It's that and Fort Dawnguard. That and Fort Dawnguard are the real problems for the run. And it's the one thing that I really wish there had been like an Amulet of Market Recall or something for the special edition or for the anniversary edition. It's like the one thing the game really needs. Or maybe like, or just Divine Intervention. Divine Intervention will also be fine too. That's just a spell that teleports you to the closest shrine of the Divines. So you just like, you know, teleport to basically the nearest city, essentially. And I think that would be fine as well. That would have also been just okay. But they didn't do that. They really wanted you to suffer the survival mode. Injustice. They really wanted that survival mode to seep into your bones and become a part of who you are as a person. And it's really not that bad. It's a little bad once you start getting if your route optimization is bad, it's really terrible. If your route optimization is good, it's not that bad. That's the thing. Your route optimization has to be really good though, for it to be fine. But the better your route optimization is, the less of a problem it is. Other than, like I said, there's some, like, High Hrothgar, right? Like, there's some areas that are, like, really tough to account for. But we're gonna do as much as we can to make that, to mitigate the issues with that. The genius Skyrim AI, once again. Boom. Oh, yeah. Okay. I need a sip of water. I think I've needed a sip of water for a good long, you know, 5 or 6 minutes now. Oh man, that's so good. I've needed that for a while at this point. Okay, where are we going? Where is the, let's see here. Is it this way? No. It's across the bridge here. No, Sven, get out of my way. Skyrim followers. That's the problem with doing. You can build an army, and probably for another character I will. I'll probably build a little Skyrim army where I have like a bunch of guys, but the issue with it is they end up clogging up passageways and stuff. Barbas is the worst. Barbas is the free invincible companion you can get. He doesn't even have a health bar. He's literally unkillable. But the issue with him is he will he'll just like block passages and push you around and stuff. He's really annoying. We go. It's bear, dragonfly, owl. He's like, and like they made that purposefully. And you can get some other pet companions, but they're just not as good. So really, what you want to do is you just want Farkas and some you want Farkas and what's her name? You know who I'm talking about. You want Farkas and Farkas and Serana. Serana's the other one. So those are two companions. You can literally have those two companions with you at all times, basically. You can't have any more companions, but you can trick the game into giving you those two, and you can do tons of quests that way by just having Serana and Farkas, because they're pretty good companions. Farkas has decent armor and the Skyforged Steel Sword, if you don't get to the Dustman's Cairn. So halfway through Dustman's Cairn, he'll drop the Skyforged Steel Sword. And Serana's a pretty terrible companion. But, you know, what can you do? She can resurrect dead enemies and do other kinds of random crap like that. So, there we go. Force Unrelenting Shout. Blood Varlow Stone. Huh. Boom. Okay, sword. Yeah. Easy as pie. I'm gonna take this helm. Not because I plan to use it, but because I want to see what the blacksmithing perk can do for me. What do I have? Okay, I have one more perk coming in the mail. So we're gonna do this. I'm gonna give myself steel smithing. I'm gonna see what I can do with it at this point. See whether or not Golden Saint armor is better than a forged steel weapon. Yeah, then I'll level up again, and then I need 1 perk point for Armsman no matter what. That's absolutely essential. That is entirely and absolutely essential. There we go. Some good scrolls, some good loot. Sven's probably still stuck up there. It's fine. Yeah, so you actually want to you really want to walk through the whole dungeon almost, because it's going to put us right here on the side of the mountain. And we need to go all the way back to our campsite. So that's why I set up the campsite in the first place. Is so we can basically go all the way back there, pick up our horse, and then warm up. Because you have enough warmth that you can do it if you hurry. but it's a sort of thing where you don't have to. Yes, he's trying to drop me off the mountain here. Ugh. Freaking Skyrim, man. Ugh. 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 Whatever. The healing spells were invented for. To deal with this nonsense. Like basically back at Riverwood, yeah. Okay. Luckily we're not that far away. I think there's probably a better path that like gets you there without having to drop back down to Riverwood, but it's fine. We probably could get away without picking up the horse, but it's not gonna save us like any real time, unfortunately. I would love to say that not picking up the horse is viable, but it kind of isn't. Because he will show up at a stable in a couple days, but kill this rabbit, I guess. Take our anger out on this rabbit, this poor defenseless animal. Poor little Benny. Oh, I forgot to show off the thing where we can actually just attack the iron ore vein. It's fine. We get some iron ore into our little pockets. Yeah, that's why attacking it is actually faster. Okay, we're pretty close. We're on the opposite side of that weird path, though. It's like, yeah, there. Okay, there it is. Yeah. We want to go this way. Yeah, we didn't really need the campfire, but it's fine. It's fine. There are better safe than sorry, because we will need campfires for High Hrothgar. Absolutely. We'll want to put one basically at the base of High Hrothgar. Got my golden sword. Okay. Okay, so now, oh yeah, Ember Shard Mine. So we'll take a quick stop off in Riverwood. Ideally, just to make sure that it's daytime, if possible. And then we'll go to whatever it's called, and then we'll hit Valkyries. We'll try to take care of Hearthfire, and that'll open up some stuff for us. But really, we're just gonna go do more companions quests, I think, if I'm not mistaken. We got to be well prepared though, because the next companions quest is it's not like super tricky or anything, but it can cause us problems, because Ale the Huntress is a really bad follower. That's kind of the issue with the next companions quest, is we don't have Farkas, we have Aela, and Aela is like really terrible. She's an archer primarily. So the same problem with Feindal, right? Where it's already an issue in this game where
need a room?
These
Let's sate that appetite.
Oh wait. Do I need to talk to Delphine for a bed? Or can I stay at... Actually, can I stay at What's-His-Face's? Can I just sleep at Homeboys? Or no, maybe I can sleep at Sven's? I don't know. I guess we'll find out. I didn't think about that. Oh. Why don't I have a key for this?
In a world of fools, you stand out above the rest. Here, take this small sign of my friendship.
What's he giving me? Oh, steel mace.
Whatever you need. Buy Ysmir if it's simple and
Oh, wow.
strong.
So I guess the window closed where he doesn't give me stuff anymore. Or I took all the stuff or something? That's so weird. Okay, yeah, so I guess I can't... I didn't get his key or something. Which I should have done. Okay, let's take a look here. So what's my weapons at right now? Okay, so I have this silver sword, or no. So I have this golden sword, damage is 22. Steel mace, damage of 20, right? Okay, that's a mace, though. That doesn't count. Maces are different than swords, right? So we'll go apparel, right? Golden Saint's helmet is 32 armor. Steel helmet's 27. So if I go here... 29. No, it's still worse. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Very interesting. Very, very, very interesting. Yeah, so even with the steel smithing perk, it's still worse than golden armor.
Don't let my...
Which is pretty crazy.
I'm gonna put this back where it belongs. I'll never forget this. You've done a great thing for me and my sister.
No problem, pal.
We're back from Bleak Falls. Thank you. Take a look.
Okay, so we go... We sell this. Oh, he's running out of money. He's like very much running out of money. Whatever, it's fine. Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. And then, yeah, we need to take a nap if we can. It's not that essential, but for like a spellcaster character, it would be very essential. And we kind of don't want it to be cold as much as we can avoid. Where's Delphine now? Oh, I can't sleep at the inn here because Delphine's in effing Whiterun. Let me guess.
Rooms and food. Out. She owns the place. She does what she wants. Inn's closed. Bar's still open though. Feel free to sit and put your head down on the table for as long as you like. I won't bother you.
Crazy. That's actually really weird. It's like a really crazy interaction there.
Until next time.
Where if Delphine is gone, you can't rent a room. But he'll say that, and then he says that you can sit there and sit in a bench, and no one will stop him. No one will stop you. That's so crazy. That's like really weird. I think we can sleep at Sven's though. Let's see if I can sleep at Sven's. That is a really crazy interaction, actually, that I didn't even know. But it's one that's not that unlikely to encounter, because, no, we cannot sleep at Sven's. Weird. That's so weird. Maybe we can sleep at Alvor's. Let's see if I can sleep at Alvor's.
What can I do for you, friend?
I can. Okay, I can sleep at Alvor's. Okay, that's the trick. They have me covered here. More or less. There's a sleeping bag outside of town, so it wouldn't be the end of the world. But it is pretty funny. That is pretty funny. Why am I being asked to leave?
You need to leave.
Why am I being asked to leave? That's so crazy. Skyrim, jeez. So I can sleep at his place.
My father is Alvor.
Pretty. I'll give you that.
Whatever you need.
So I can sleep in his bed next to his wife,
Strong.
but his daughter will tell me to leave. And then I can't sleep again. That Skyrim. Skyrim, bro. Just typical Skyrim stuff. You'd think, like, I don't understand why they I don't know how I didn't get a key to his house. Because I think you can loot a key to his house from him when he gives you stuff, but I guess I didn't take it or something. I'm like really confused as to exactly how I managed to not have a key to his house. It's so bizarre. Just so bizarre that I'm sitting there, that it's like, I assume that with an NPC that I could always stay at their home. And he literally gave me a steel mace. We're like best friends. He just giving me free crap. But it's not good enough or something. I don't know. I'm not sure exactly how the AI is structured there to make this so circuitous and nonsensical. Oh, there we go. Sven here? Watch Sven somehow be lost. Where's Sven? I think I can kill this bandit anyway. Hopefully Sven appears. Sometimes NPCs get caught on stuff. Oh. There he is, okay. Yeah, sometimes NPCs just get caught on stuff. Other random junk like that. Okay, once we clear this place out, we can work on a Hearthfire.
I don't think I like where this is going.
Okay, Sven, you don't like where this is going? Sven? Who gave you that sweet armor, bro? Who gave you that sick sword, bro? You can't tell this guy nothing. Literally. Actually, you can technically, I guess. And tell him to stand in places. You can use him to dupe items, for example. Okay. Let's see. What's the deal here? Oh, there's iron. Yeah, okay. So this is a place we got to pay close attention because there's tons of iron here. Yeah, there you go. Oh yeah. That sweet, sweet iron. Yeah. Yeah. This is a pretty short dungeon. We'll be out of here in like 2 minutes, actually. That's one of the nice things about this quest and about getting this dungeon, is that not only is it a really great location, which obviously not all dungeons are, but also it's like a really good dungeon that has everything going for it. There's like lots of good loot. There's some good loot. There's some good loot in it. Yeah, crap like coin purses. What's this even say? I don't know. I don't care. We don't know what that tattered journal says. It could say anything. It could be like, I know where all the treasure is buried or something. But we're gonna pay that no mind in the current circumstances. Let's see. Where's the switch here? Is there a switch? Oh, there it is. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. Very strange dungeon. Oh, there they are. Banditos. La Banditos. Okay. Why are we hungry? We're really hungry. I seem to have not noticed how hungry I was. So we want to fix that if we can. It's well, you know. It really makes it hard to block, which to be fair, blocking kind of isn't anything anyway yet. Well, it sort of is.
That's your best, huh?
Bam. Looking good. We look good and we kill good too while we're at it. Because why not? Heck yeah. We got the swag and it's pumping out of our oh, look at this. There we go. That's some real loot there. That's some big boy loot. Yeah, salt piles too. Why not? Look it up, game. Tomatoes, yes please. Salt piles, more. Oh yeah, wow, we're rich now. Salt piles, tomatoes, the whole 9 yards. It's just a prison cell, I guess. Okay, what's next? Oh, this room. Yeah, this room's kind of a pain. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, that's a big bandit. That's a big bandit. If I try to block that bandit, I will just die, probably. So you got like an orcish weapon and everything. Which is funny, because orcish weapons, so the armor is pretty good. The armor is better than dwarven, but the weapons are worse. It's like really weird. Oh no, it's an iron war axe. Weird. Never mind, I misidentified it. I thought it was an orcish war axe, but no. it was iron. Okay, yeah, see, and then that's oh wait, no. One more. That's basically we've literally already completed the quest without any kind of real effort being involved. So can you deal with the archer here? Oh cool, there's fishing here. This is one of those fishing locations. Can't wait to count out your coin. As this gentleman says. Grab some harvest, get some rabbits. Rabbit meat is pretty good because it's real light. It weighs like 0.2. So we want pheasant breasts and rabbit meat if we can get it. Boom. Okay, and we need to look around for iron, for ingots and stuff real quick. Sack of flour. Okay, we don't need that. What even is this way? What's this way? So I think this... Oh, there's just a chest. Whatever. Orcish dagger. Okay, cool. What do we got skills-wise? Okay, yeah. So we need to make sure we save a perk point no matter what for armsmen. That's the most important thing. Everything else is kind of secondary. Like I said earlier, we can kind of do... We can sort of just do nothing and have enough points into armsmen and be pretty much ready to go. We'll grab all that to sell. More salt piles. Man, this is... Whew, man. Oh, yeah. Rubies, garnets, sapphires, emeralds. Yeah, the whole 9 yards. Yeah. Hey, boy. Or whatever. What's that one meme where the guy's like... And then you cover it... Or... He's British, I think? He's like, you cover it in oil. Oh, hoo boy. I haven't seen that meme. That's a meme that I've seen in videos, but I've never actually seen it myself. Okay, so we grab these iron ingots. There we go. Yep, I knew those were around here. Gotta get those. Our hands on those. Iron junk. Oh, iron ore. There you go. That's decent. We'll grab this too. Oh, where's the key? Why don't I have the key? Oh. Where's the key? That was the boss, I thought, right? There's the toilet. Where's the Ember Shard mine key? Well, was it in the big chest and I just didn't grab it? No, I'm pretty sure I would have grabbed it. Oh, here's some... Whatever. It's fine. I can look it up. I can look it up really quick. That's like really weird though. That there's... I don't know where the key is. Yeah, I shouldn't have done the... Whatever, it's fine. Is it in this like big chest over here? Maybe one of these guys has it or something? No, that doesn't make any sense. Is it like on this table or something? Usually they don't put keys on tables in this game because they don't want them to, you know, Todd Howard physics off into the distance and be lost forever, you know. So, where is the Ember Shard? Okay, hold up. I'm gonna look this up. We're gonna do some detective work. Ember Shard, mine, chest, key. Okay, so it's for a special quest, basically. It's essentially for like for a really special quest. It's for one of the I should have done that one. But it's for orchestra. It's free orchestra armor. I need to keep that in mind actually. Let me look it up again. Ember Shard, mine, chest key. So it's a free set of okay. Okay. Oh, I didn't prepare for this. I should have prepared for this. Yeah, so that's actually a really huge shame. Because that's one of those new sets of armor. So I need to keep this in mind. I need to keep in mind that this is here. Because this is for a you can get this. I need to check to see if how easy it is to get that suit of armor. I can't believe I forgot about this. Because it's another suit of orchestra armor, basically. You can get super early if you want. Just like the stuff that I have on Sven right now. So, there you go. I mean, whatever. I'm kind of miffed that they don't just, you know, give it to you or whatever, you know. Like that's a little not my favorite, you know, but whatever. Understandable, I suppose. So I guess maybe what I'll do is I'll just come back here when I have to come back to Riverwood. So what I'll do, I will do the quest. And I'll just come back here because I have to come back to Riverwood anyway. It's a given, basically. So what I'll do is I'll just check up on this. And I'll take a look at it when I come back around. Because this is one of those, this is a place that this is a place I will have to come back to. No matter what, basically, roughly. Not the actual mine itself, but the general area. Okay, so now I need to go back to Siddiger. Yeah, return to Siddiger. Sidgear, whatever his name is. Doesn't really matter. And then we need to give him 5,000 simoleons. 5,000 smackarooskies or whatever. 5,000 dollary dues. Skyrim dollary dues, as they call them. In the Elder Scrolls community. Yeah. So we're gonna mosey all the way back down there. Then there are some bandits on the way that I'm gonna have to clean out, but it shouldn't be anything too tricky. It shouldn't be anything too crazy. And I'll end stream in a minute or so here. We're not even gonna get all the way back to the Falkreath here. I think we'll end stream in just a minute here. Where's this way? Oh, I think this way goes back to Falkreath. Oh. Man, I'm looking good though. Gotta give the Creation Club that they made me look good. That I love. That I do appreciate. You gotta give them the credit where it's due. That they make me look really snazzy. Bam. I got this sweet sword. Got this sick sword. Sick armor, sick sword, the whole 9 yards. Okay, I'm gonna end stream here. But thanks for watching, everybody. And I think there'll be a stream tomorrow. I'm not sure, but probably. Depends on whether or not I want to see a movie or not. But thanks for watching. Let's Been a pleasure. I really love Skyrim. I really, really, really love Skyrim. So have a good night. Oh, wait.